Says 123. That's late enough for a check-in.
Calm is a skill. Yesterday, we started crisis management training, and it was the first day of learning how to protect ourselves and the people we support if a situation escalates. We talked about awareness, positioning, the reality that sometimes moments turn faster than you'd expect. You can walk into a room thinking everything's normal, and in a few seconds later, the energy has shifted completely. That alone changes the way you look at situations because it reminds you that stability can turn into crisis faster than most people realize. And tomorrow goes deeper. We begin with working in the physical side of it, practicing takedowns, learning personal restraint techniques, and understanding how to safely control a situation if it becomes aggressive or loses control. These are the kind of skills that you hope you never have to use, but they're the kinds of skills that matter if someone's safety depends on you knowing what to do in the moment. What surprised me most about the training so far isn't the techniques themselves, it's the mindset behind them. When people hear the words crisis management, they usually imagine intensity. They imagine reacting quickly, moving fast, overpowering a situation before it gets worse. But the instructors keep coming back to something that feels almost counterintuitive when you hear it. The most important skill in crisis isn't force, it's calm. When someone else is escalating, their nervous system is already running at full speed. Their emotions are loud, their body is tense, and their reactions can be unpredictable. If you meet that energy with the same level of intensity, the situation multiplies instead of stabilizing. Two nervous systems react at full speed, rarely create safety. In fact, they usually create more chaos. And that's where the pause becomes powerful again. The same ideas we've been talking about all week keep showing up again, just in different environments. Between stimulus and the response, there's a moment. Sometimes it's only a breath, but in that breath, changes happen. Because when stimulus hits, your body immediately prepares to react. Your heart rate jumps, your muscles tense, your mind starts to anticipate what might happen next. The reaction isn't automatic, but the response is still chosen. When you allow yourself even a brief pause, your awareness widens, and instead of seeing only a threat, you begin to notice the room, the person's posture, their breathing, their movements, and you start recognizing signals that tell you exactly what's happening instead of reacting to your first wave of adrenaline. That awareness is what allows the technique to work the way it's meant to. Technique without calm quickly turns into reaction. Reaction leads to mistakes, and mistakes during a crisis situation can turn the situation worse instead of making it safer. That's why the deeper lesson is in the training. This isn't just about physical movement, it's about mental discipline. It's about learning how to stay steady while someone else is losing their minds. Sitting in that room today, practicing these movements and hearing the instructors repeat the same message again and again, something clicked for me. This isn't just about a job, it's about life. Because crisis doesn't always look like a physical confrontation. Sometimes crises show up in conversations, disagreements, the moments where someone says something that hits a nerve and you didn't realize it was even there. The moments that are still stimuli. Your body still reacts the same way, your brain still prepares to defend itself. So the pause still matters. Someone cuts you off in traffic, questions your work, someone pushes your button that instantly triggers that frustration. Your instinct is to respond immediately, to defend yourself, to match that energy. But when you pause, even for a moment, and regain the ability to choose how you show up in that situation, calm is a skill. It's not something that appears automatically. It's something that appears when you practice it, in those tiny spaces, when you choose to breathe before speaking, listen before escalating, and stay aware instead of letting your ego drive the moment. Over time, those small pauses become habits that shape how you move forward through pressure. The more I think about it, the more I realize the strongest people in any room aren't the ones who react the fastest. They're the ones who stay steady the longest. Steadiness creates safety, clarity, and a space for better decisions to happen. So, as I step into day 2 of this training, we begin that deeper physical techniques. The real lesson I'm carrying with me isn't just how to move my body. It's how to hold my mind. Because when pressure rises, calm doesn't magically appear. It shows up because it's been practiced. The stimulus will always come, but the response is still in your hands. Have a great day today, guys. Get out there and do something awesome. See you tomorrow for Coffee with Dubs.